Anime has brought us a lot of great characters, from male characters to female characters. And today I wanted to make a top 10 anime female characters. This will be going down the characters that I personally enjoyed their screen time, how they acted, and also that they can kick some ass. Note, these are my personal favorite characters, or female characters in certain animes. Some may not have made the list this time, but I might make another top 10 female anime characters. But these are the ones that topped it for me. So, let's get started.
Number 10.
Asuna. First, an ordinary girl who got trapped in SAO, now a badass fighter in a game. She's very skillful in fighting with her sword and magical skills. With her sword. Her feelings for Kirito makes her eager to stay by his side and to protect him. However, yes, we did get that one arc with her that was the damsel in distress type. Spoiler alert. But after that, well, she would be a good player in Fairyland, the game. Yeah. Don't mind her skills, but really don't care about that video game they were in after that. Her story in SAO 2 brought even more life to her character, her personal life, and dealing with her mom and all that. And the movie, we see more of her going through another problem of losing her memory, and possibly not remembering her time with Kirito. And this actually pulled us even deeper with her, and hoping that she would get her memories. Spoiler alert. But in the final battle in that movie, along with everyone else, she sure was awesome.
Number 9.
Asuka.
No, a pansy like stupid Shinji is probably gonna think this is too spicy.
One of the pilots of Eva Unit 2. She fights for one thing, to get noticed and famous, and get recognition for it. She comes from Germany, tough and ready to fight. Though she can be an asshole when it comes to her attitude towards Shinji and other people around her, and how cocky she is. She's a jerk. But unlike Shinji, who sits down and whines due to his depression while Earth is in danger, she goes out and fights. And really, she is a badass character. She has badass moments in the show, including the crazy film that I will not talk about all the way, the reboot movies. However, sadly with the reboot movies, we don't get much of her in action, but she's still an interesting character. And in the third film, shows her facing off trouble. And in the original movie, obviously that only good part of the film, when she was facing those Avas. That was about it. That was the only shine about that film. The rest of the film was just too much. But even though the show has its issues and out there sort of stuff, and yes, Asuka's a jerk and an asshole, and can be annoying, she still is one of my favorite characters, or female anime characters. Don't know why, maybe something's wrong with me, but you get what I mean if you've seen the show, the movie, and the reboot movies. This is why she made it on the list.
Number 8.
Yoko.
Alright, you two, you better get back!
As a sniper, she fights against the Spiral King's forces. She's with a group of resistance fighters. She's good at sniping, piloting a mecha, and being a teacher, besides the fan service for her. She is one of the interesting characters in this show, or at least female anime character. She has moments of taking down enemies, and when things are down, especially the loss of a certain character that I will not explain because of spoilers, she goes into a depressing state. But all in all, she still holds her own against, the aliens and the anti-spiral. No matter the hardship, she will pull through and continue to fight. She is a badass.
Number 7.
Layla Macau.
I would never claim credit for your alterations to my plan, Commander Ano.
Besides all the female characters in Code Geass, yes, CC or C2 is an interesting character, but Layla, she's something else. She's got to be one of the most interesting characters.
Alongside Ayano and C2.
As a commander of an elite force to fight against Britannia and Euro Britannia, she's skillful in Aikido and can also go into combat if so. She will even risk her own life. What I do like about her character is that she cares for her soldiers and thinks that treating the 11s, the Japanese in this world, like soldiers to go and kill themselves like kamikazes. She knows it isn't right. She's good with commanding, however, she isn't good in taking care of food preparations or handling dishes. Also, what I like about her is that she's not the type of female character that would annoy you like other characters would. Yeah, some animes with female leads, or better yet, just companions, can be annoying. Sometimes, due to how they treat other characters or male characters. But she isn't like that. And that's what I like about her. And she isn't the girly girl type. Yeah, she's one of my favorite Kogias female characters of all time. She may not bite as much, but her personality, her leadership, is what makes her shine. She's a good commander for making sure her team stays safe.
Number 6.
Sarah's Victoria. First a police officer, now a vampire. Due to her falling in the line of duty, Alucard makes her a vampire. She now works for the Hellsing organization. Either both shows, it doesn't matter, she's bad ass. She follows her master, Alucard. When it comes to her vampiric strength, she's kicking ass either regular vampires or Nazi vampires. From the first show, she's more of the serious type who is trying to keep her humanity, even though she knows she's not human anymore. While in the second show, which follows the books more, kind of the same deal, but not much is put into her dealing with that, which I did like in the original, or the first show. But they make her a little more comedic or comic relief type character, which, I don't think it works. But besides that, when she's serious, she does have a dark tone, and a dark past with what happened to her in Hellsing Ultimate. Yes, it is very, very, very dark. She goes through hell just to stop a threat, even losing someone she does care for afterwards. But with that, she becomes a true vampire and goes into battle, and kick-ass powers from Alucard. And also, she faces a werewolf too.
Number 5.
Lena Lee. As an exorcist, who, alongside her brother, works for the Black Order to fight the Akuma. And man, she can kick Akuma ass. With her power to beat foes with her innocence, she uses her leg and power to smash. She cares for her friends and Alan Walker. Even if she's so badly hurt or injured, she wants to join in on the fight and help her comrades. Instead of feeling like she's hopeless, she has courage and takes a serious risk in order to continue to fight and help Alan and her allies, including her brother. What I like about her is her personality. The fact that she's someone that's got your back during situations, she's there. She goes through suffering, but she is strong. Even in d.gray-man Hollow, she's still going at it strong. She does show her emotions to others, as she sees the Black Order as her family. And this is why she makes it on the list.
Number 4.
Faye Valentine.
Shoot them before they shoot you.
I think what makes her one of the interesting characters in Cowboy Bebop is what she's up to. Sure, she's a bounty hunter trying to make a living, has moments where she ends up taking things away from her allies, and can be annoying at points. I guess you could say she's the anti-hero type, even coming back to the group after most of the stunts she's pulled. But what makes her shine is how she acts in certain situations, her personality. She's mysterious. She's a good shot, and has her own fighter ship, or whatever it's called. She helps the Bebop crew out in certain problems, and has a moment concern for even Spike's life. Her character does grow through time, So while she gets in trouble, she can handle her own at points. I also like her interactions with the other characters. It makes for a funny and interesting or entertaining ride. And her past comes back to her, and we see her go through an emotional ride of having no place to go, no home, no family. But what she does is badass. You may hate her, you may love her. You know she's out for your bounty, along with the rest of the Bebop gang. So that's why she makes it on this list. She's mysterious, she's anti-hero acting, but above all, an interesting female anime character.
Number 3.
Riza Hawkeye.
You need to stay focused on living. That's how you'll help Winry.
As a bodyguard for Roy Mustang, she follows him and is by his side. She is skilled in military weapons, from handguns to sniper weapons. She's very loyal to protect Roy if there is a big situation. Either in the original Brotherhood, she's not a woman to mess with, even in a dark alleyway. She can hold her own when encountered by a threat. She is a fighter, but she does have her moments of breaking down. If she thinks Roy is dead or worse, she is usually calm and mostly serious. And when Roy loses his way, Riza would be there to stop him if he went too far. I gotta say, Roy is lucky to have someone like Riza by his side.
Number 2.
Urza.
Do you still intend to fight me?
As one of the fairy tale's toughest and powerful wizards, she's a woman you shouldn't mess with. Her tragic past story shows what she's dealt with in the past, as losing a good friend or someone she really cares for. She has her moments of emotion, despair, but when that's not going on in her mind, she's in battle, facing new threats and taking down the bad guys. What is there not to like about Urza? Well, maybe the fan service, attacking Natsu for looking at her. Yeah, not necessary, and a dim arc that I'll just ignore. Still watching this show, by the way, as of this video. I'm only like, 100 and so episodes in. There's still more of her badassness to see. She has several powers at her disposal, with equipping from certain costumes with different swords and powers. She can take on anything, unless if she had a twin. Urza is an interesting character in Fairy Tail, and for that is why she made it on this list for me. One of the coolest female characters in that show, even though sometimes she can be a little annoying at points, but what I like is that she can take pain, but keep moving forward and not giving up, like her comrades. And like I said, while I haven't watched all of the seasons as of this video, she's still going strong from clips that I've seen of her thus far. That's why she's a badass character on this list.
Number 1.
Sango. The first anime female character that I fell in love with. And yes, it was Sango. Yes, I can brag about her all day. When I was 11, I wanted to marry her. And I also thought she was, yes, cute. But now as I'm older, she's still one of my favorite female anime characters in Inuyasha, and one of my favorite female anime characters of all time. And I like her more than, yes, Kagome, because she can be annoying. I mean, yeah, Sango has her moments, but not as much as Kagome. I mean, here's why she's my favorite. She lost her family by, yes, her brother, who was brainwashed. He stabs her in the back. He gets shot by arrows. She crawls to him and tries to comfort him. She gets shot by arrows. They think she's dead. They bury her. Then she comes out of the grave, still alive, and not wanting to die just yet. And the fact that she can lift a big boomerang, all the damage to her body, I mean, that is badass right there. That is one badass female character, if you ask me. She's very strong, and finding out that her brother was brought back to life also conflicts her. She can get hurt, but she gears up her battle to fight with that big weapon, even if she's wounded. I mean, really, Sango has gone through a lot. She's gone through hell and back, fighting demons with the gang, and wanting to take down Naraku with the gang. She does have emotional breakdowns, but she keeps going. When she's hurt, she keeps going. And she's only human too. I'm telling you, she's got guts. And after all the chaos she goes through, from the show to the movies, and at the end, she gives birth to 2 twin girls and a boy. Just, this girl really got strength. For everything. Anything. And on that epilogue book, after the events of the main story, even taking care of her newborn and 2 twins, when there's a threat, she still gears up and goes out to battle to help her husband Moroku. And this is why Sango is at number 1. I've never seen a girl character do a lot of stuff like she does. And even when she's married as well, I mean, come on. And Moroku too, I mean, he's still at it. And they both make a great team while raising their kids. Just wow. Sango is awesome, badass, etc. Well, I hope you enjoyed my top 10 female anime characters. There may be another one just because not every character that I liked made it on the list, but hey. What do you guys think? And you can leave your top 10 female anime characters of all time in the comments below, and I will read them. Well, this is Arturelia, Top Stuff, signing off.